So good evening everyone. So here in this class we'll discuss the part 2 solution discussion of your test 2 conducted by AICSCC, right. We have discussed up to 10 questions. So here we'll start with question number 11. Okay. Consider the following statement regarding 20 factorial. There are only 4 consecutive zeros present at the end of the number. The first non-zero digit from the right hand is 3. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Now, you know the factorial concept in your foundation, right? Even in the AICSCC also in depth, I explained all the factorial concepts, the zeros of the number, expression, unit digit, etc. So here in your classes also I explained in depth about the factorial properties, everything, etc. You know, here in order to find out the zeros of the expression, what you need to do here is you have to find 2 into 5 pairs, 2 into 5 pairs, right. Next, why 2 into 5 pairs means this much of tens you can able to make. If you are multiplying any number with a tens pair, that much of zeros will be there in the rightmost place, from the rightmost, no. If you multiply any number with a 10, you will be getting 1 0 at the rightmost. If you multiply with 100, you will be getting 2 zeros at the right, no, from the right end. So like that concept nothing but the trailing zeros. So here, how much such a trailing zeros will be there in the 20 factorial? So how to find? So here in n factorial, how to find your n by 5 plus n by 5 square, like that, right. As well as n factorial, how many 2's are there means n by 2, then n by 2 the power 2. So like that, in order to find out how many 2's are there, how many 5's are there. This kind of problem you can able to see the 2's powers are more than the 5's power. So clearly 2's power are more than 5's power. So in such a situation, you must have to find out how many 5's are there, right. So therefore in 20 factorial, how many 5's are there means you can do like this, 20 by 5, which is nothing but 4. That's it, you can stop, because here 20, if you divide this with 5, you will be getting 4 in the quotient. So therefore you are writing the quotient here. This 4 is nothing but the quotient. If it is more than 5, you have to divide, right. Here it is 4 is lesser than 5, you can stop here itself. So therefore the number of 5's power nothing but a 4. Surely 2's power going to be the greater than 4. 5's power here is 5's power here is 2. 5's power is 2. Sorry, 5's power here is 4. According to this question, 5's power here is 4. Right. Then minimum pairs only we can able to make here greater than 4. We can able to make a minimum number of pairs here. Which is the minimum here? 4 is the minimum. So such a 2 into 5's pair we can able to make. Which means such a tens only we can able to make. If you are making such a tens, that much of zeros will be present at the end of that expression. So therefore 4 zeros will be there at the end of the 2 factorial. So 4 trailing zeros will be there. Yes, correct. This is right. Now understand the first non-zero digit from the right end. Suppose if you are doing this expression, expanding this expression in a 20 factorial, when you are multiplying like this, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into etc etc 20, you will be getting some product, no? Then you will be getting the resultant here. Surely 4 zeros will be there. Just now we found as a 4 zeros. Now after these 4 zeros, here it start with a non-zero digit. Here with the start with a non-zero digit, what would be that digit? So this only you have to find out here. What would be this one? Now try to understand one logic here. Even if you multiply this 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into anything, fine. Alright. One simple logic here is even is there. So 2 is the even. When 2 is the even, even is multiplied. You know the logic here. Even is multiplied with even also. What will be getting here? For example, you will be getting a even only. When the even is multiplied with the odd, what will you get? Even is multiplied with the odd also, you will be getting a even only. So therefore, you will be getting even only in all the cases. This position is going to be the even. So now the question here says odd. The first non-zero digit from the right hand here is 3. 3 here is a odd. But what you have to get even. So therefore, this is a odd. So therefore, you can eliminate this one. Only A is the correct one. Understood by everyone? UPSC test your skills, whether you are applying the concept, etc. Getting, but for a knowledge purpose, let me give you fine part. So this much of zeros will be there, and what could be here? This one. What could be here? Now 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into up to here 20 is there, right? Even if you are able to find out, let me explain very briefly in the next one. So let me explain that very briefly. You can learn pa, because good to learn here. So now this is the additional, since Subham was asking, so let me explain this in a very elaborative manner. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8 into 9 into 10 into 11 into 12 into 13 into 14 into 15 into 16 into 17 into 18 into 19 into 20. Here one logic you have to find out. One logic. The first thing here is, how many zeros are there? Just now we found as a 4 such a trailing zeros will be there here. Right? 4 such a trailing zeros. Now this is the non-zero digit. Rightmost non-zero digit after the trailing zeros. What is the number present here? That alone you have to find out. How many zeros are there? 4 such zeros are there. So therefore, how many such a pairs we have to make? 2 power 4 into 5 power 4. Understood. Now you can clearly see that the 2's power is more than the 4. Even if you are taking 4 powers out, somehow some 2 will be there. Understood. It is greater than 4. So therefore, some 2's will be there in a product. So therefore, that 2 here is nothing but the even. When that 2 here is a even, that even is multiplied with any number, whether that even is multiplied with the even, also you will be getting the even as the resultant. When that even is multiplied with the odd, also you will be getting the resultant as a even. So therefore this place is going to be the even. Understood everyone? Subham, you understood now? This place is going to be the even. In such a situation, that option provides here as a 3 pa, here odd. So that is why this is not a right one. Understood? You can eliminate. Understood. Listen, additional notes also one has to learn. Now, further, I am giving you an additional. Always remember learning and taking additional notes and information details always help you, right? Now try to understand here. Suppose if the question contains, listen, suppose part if the question contains first non-zero digit from the end is 4, will you answer as a right one there? If the no 4 instead of first non-zero digit from the right end is a 4, yes, as I mentioned even, then you can able to answer whether 4 only the possible in the even case contains 2, then 4, 6, 8, so anything possible there, right? But UPSC will not test you this kind of lengthy things, but they are testing your skill, just checking your 3 here is odd, but here you have to get a even, that is why that statement wrong. Suppose if even is there but that number may be 6 to 2, then that case how to find out that rightmost. Okay, let me tell you how to find out. One thing you can do here is how many twos are there in the expression, you can able to find out here how many twos are there, right? So like this you have to check here 4 no 2 square, here this is nothing but 3 into 2, this is nothing but a 2 cube, this is nothing but a 3 square, this is nothing but a 5 into 2 11, this is nothing but a 4 into 3, 4 can be written as 2 square into 3, so this is nothing but a 2 into 7, this is nothing but a 3 into 5, so this is nothing but a 2 power 4, so now this is nothing but a 9 into 2, 9 into 2 means 3 square into 3 square into 2, 19 we can keep it up, so this can be written as 4 into 5, so therefore 2 square into 5. Guys getting how to do this? So how many 2's will be there here? If you are adding here 2 power 18 will be there, 2 power 18. If you check with the 3's power, 3 power 8 will be there, 3 power 8 will be there. If you check here how many 5's are present here, means 5 power 4 present here. Next, how many 7 will be there? 2 times will be there. 11, 13, 17, 19. Now, this is the additional notes, you please understand. You know, 5 power 4, 2 power 4 gives you 4 zeros at the end. At the end, 4 zeros over. If you remove that 2 power 4 into 5 power 4, what would happen here? 2 power 14 will be there. 2 power 14, 3 power 8, 7 square, 11, 13, 17 and 19. So now what you have to find out here? This place is going to be the digit, which means a single digit, which means a unit digit, right? Now you can see here, what is the concept of finding out the unit digit concept? You have to check with the power. If the base is 2, you have to check the power, then you have to divide with 4. So therefore here 2 square, because 12 goes here 2 square. 3 power 8, if you divide with 4, completely vanishes, so therefore it becomes a 3 power 4. 7 square, unit place here is 9, here 1, here 3, here 7, 9. Now see here 4, 3 power 4, what is the unit place? 1. Now see here 9 into 9, 81, 1, 3 into 7, 21, so 1, so what is this? 4. Understood? What is the actual place? 4 is the right one here. Guess getting 4 is the right one, right? So therefore if the question contains the first non-zero digit from the right hand is 4, then that option is right. Understood everyone? Getting the additional knowledge information that is related to the 20 factorial, that is related to the 20 factorial. If the question is not a 20 factorial, it provides some other factorial, then what is the case present in the rightmost non-zero digit? Guys getting my question? So therefore you take that additional information. See here, one question gives you how many additional details here. In depth you need to study to find. So take this note also, to find rightmost non-zero digit, rightmost non-zero digit d in a factorial n factorial. I am talking about n factorial. I am not talking about 20 factorial now. Generally I am talking here. You have to find out the rightmost non-zero digit, which means sum of the trailing zeros will be there. Alright. Then non-zero digit comes here. Sum of that. Any situation, surely there would be a non-zero digit in a factorial. So what is this one? So in order to find out from that n factorial, you please follow the steps which I am providing you right now. Then automatically you can able to get the logic. Now listen very carefully. Digit d means a digit. Rightmost digit d in a n factorial, nothing but 2 power a into 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 unit digit of a factorial, unit digit of the a factorial into unit digit of b factorial, bracket, close the bracket, and then put a modulo 10, so now to find a and b, follow the steps. A nothing but n by 5, a nothing but n by 5, a nothing but n by 5, right? A is n by 5. Now here n by 5 is nothing but a okay, you keep this as a n by 5. That is more than sufficient. Let me take example with the previous case itself. You generally take this one. A is nothing but n by 5. B is nothing but a n modulo 5. B is equal to n modulo 5. Right. In a previous case, example here is a 20 factorial. So we have to find out the rightmost non-zero digit. The UPSC may give you very simple question. Find the rightmost non-zero digit in a 15 factorial. Like that they will give you. Alright. Simple one-line statement. For that question you can use this one. Right, 20 factorial. Or else you can use this concept also. How many 2's are there? How many 5's are there? How many 3's are there? 7's are there? 11's are there? Then you can pair. Whatever the pair gives you zeros, leave that one. How many 2's powers are there? How many 5's powers are there? Minimum numbers you have to leave that, then you have to find out here. Right. Or else you can use this shortcut here. Now a is nothing but what? So n here is nothing but, so this is nothing but n factorial means n here is 20. Divide this 20, listen carefully. Divide this 20 with 5, 4 times. So a here is nothing but the quotient. You have to take the quotient here. B here is nothing but say modulo 5. Okay, fine. It's completely vanishes. You have to take the remainder here. So this 4 here is nothing but the quotient. This 0 here is nothing but the remainder. Remember everyone. Remember this one. Because here 20 factorial completely vanishes. If the question here is a 21 factorial, what will you do, pa? What will you do? 5 here, 4, 20, here 1. So 1 here is the remainder. So in that case, A4, but B changes here. Guys, getting B changes here. Getting everyone? If it is a 21 factorial. So that is why I am writing very clearly. A here is nothing but the quotient. B here is nothing but the remainder. Then you can apply here. 2 power A. What is 2 power A? 2 power 4. What is the unit digit of A factorial? What is A? 4. What is the unit digit in a 4 factorial? 4 factorial nothing but the 24. So unit digit is nothing but the 4. Right. B factorial. Unit digit of the B factorial. 0 factorial nothing but the 1. So therefore 2 power 4 nothing but 16. 6, 4, 1. 6 into 4 becomes a 4. Why? Unit place. 24 bar, I am focusing only the unit place. So 4 here. Guys getting? Additional information, additional knowledge. Always learning additional knowledge from one simple question important. Right? I can say option A directly and then I can go on to another question. But that is not right. You have to learn additional things. So therefore a teacher has to give additional information, additional questions, additional concept, additional detail, etc. when discussing a particular question itself. I hope you are getting the point. Paramanand understood. Prem Kumar, Kalpesh, Subham, Adiban, Purnima, Junaith, Brinda, Prakati, Magesh, Anil, Vaishnavi, Kavya, Raksha, Duresh, Rajesh, Vonu, Satya, Prakash, Shahrukh, Ratanaperia, guys. Alright, that's good. Next we'll move on. Next, this question, simple question, but some calculations are there. First thing here is read the question carefully. Manogar generally spent rupees 16,000 per month as a car service expense. Since the car service rate have shot up by 60%, he has reduced 3 trips per month to the car service to maintain his overall expense. Maintain his overall expense. So which means his budget remains same. Which means his budget remains same. Right. His budget here is 16,000 only per month. What is the car service charges per visit now? What is the car service charges per visit now? That you have to find out. Now, understand the question here carefully. What and all information provided here, what and all the information not provided, first of all, learn this one. Generally spend, this is the total expenditure only per month. But here, car service rate have shot up by 60%. You don't know the initial price here. So that you don't know. Next, he has reduces the 3 trips per month. You don't know the actual trip also, how many trips he has done before. But if he done n trips previously means after this price increases, he reduces 3 trips. So therefore it means n minus 3. So this is the logic you have to understand. If you know the logics easily, you can able to answer this question. Now here, let's keep here fixed price or a fixed expense here. Fixed expense here is nothing but rupees 16,000 per month. So you don't know the number of visit per month. So you take a number of visit per month as a n. What is the charges per visit? So this is the old one. Charges per visit. Let us take this as a x rupees. Then what is the total expense here? Total expense is equal to that much of visit, this much of prices you have to do. Right. N into x. This n into x provided as a 16,000. Previous case. Now what is happening here? When rate increases by 60%, which means what is the new rate? New rate is nothing but 1.6x. Previous nothing but 100 rupees means here 60% means 160 rupees. Guys getting? So this is the logic. Right. Shall I move to the next? Or else you can do like this one. X plus 60% of x. So x plus 0.6 of x. That is nothing but a 1.6x. Guys getting? Right. So now new rate becomes 1.6x. What is the visitor? New number of visitor. 3 reduces. 3 reduces. Then it becomes n minus 3. Expense remains the same. Same. What is the total here? This much of visitor. This much of price. Here remains 16,000. The question here is you have to find out what is the car service charges per visit now. Per visit now means new one you have to find out. New one. The price of that new one you have to find out. Understood. Now, simply you do 2 by 1. If you do 2 by 1, what would happen here? Xx getting cancelled. Then it becomes a n minus 3 by n into 1.6. So here 16,000 cancel here, therefore 1. Now what I am going to do here is I am dividing that denominator here, n by n minus 3 by n. I am bringing that 1 by 6 here. So it becomes 1 minus 3 by n. I am multiplying 10 on the numerator, 10 on the denominator. Then it becomes 10 by 16. 1 minus 3 by n, nothing but 5 by 8. Now rearrange. 1 minus 5 by 8 is equal to 3 by n. If you rearrange this one, it becomes 3 by 8, which is equal to 3 by n. 3 getting cancelled, n is equal to 8. Understood? You found the value of n, which means actual visit nothing but 8. Now the question here is new, because visit now. So therefore, what you have to find out? Substitute in 2. Substitute in 2 to find present charge. To find the present charge, you have to substitute in the 2. If the question is what is the actual charge, means you have to substitute in the 1. So now here new means you have to substitute in the 2. So n here is right 8 minus 3 into 1.6 into 16,000. So therefore, guys, getting how to do here. So now understood. Now check by here. You have to find out 1.6x only. What is 1.6x? 1.6x nothing but by 5, which is nothing but 3200. 3200. You have to find out 1.6x, not x. Guys, getting x means old charge. The question here is 1.6x, nothing but the new charge. Why are you focusing on the x? Paramanand. You are focusing on the x. X becomes what? Old charge, Paramanand. But what is the question? What is the car service charge per visit now? So therefore, what is 1.6x? Mistakes. Yes, mistakes happen. Losing. So here, if you want, you can mark here itself here. To find, you simply place here to find 1.6x. To find 1.6x. If you are finding x, that is right. That over 2000 nothing but the old. But your what is the car service charges per visit now? 1.6x. Guys, getting everyone? Okay. Pratanapriya, now you getting this one? Rectified the mistake. Okay, pa, good. Learn, pa. Good. Any situation makes you. Okay, any situation makes you. That is why I clearly writing x as a old. 1.6x as the new rate. You have to find out the new charge. Next. Even that is also good, pa. If you are finding x as a 2000, then what is the present charge? 1.6x. So now we have to multiply that x with 1.6. Anyhow, you will be getting 3200 only. Right. Next one. So 13th question. A supercomputer performs some complex operation where it has to follow two rules. It has to follow two rules. Multiply all the number between 20. Between. Please understand. Between. That word, keywords are always important. Between 20 and 50. The number should not end with a 5 or 0. Very good. So between means what would happen here? 21 here, 49 here. Right. So therefore I am writing 22, 23, 24. As per the first rule, starting with the 21, ending with the 49. As per the second rule, It should not contain, which means it should not end with 5 or 0. So therefore 25 will not be there. So therefore 26, 27, 28, 29. So you have to multiply. Similarly, 31, 32, 33, I am writing here, etc. Similarly, 41, 42, 43, etc. I am writing here. Now one logic we can able to understand here. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 6 into 7 into 8 into 9. Because the question here is, what is the first digit from the rightmost end of the resultant performed by this supercomputer? What is the rightmost end? Unit digit. You have to find out the unit digit. Right. When the concept here is a unit digit, you focus only with the unit digit. So therefore here unit place, take your 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 6 into 7 into 8 into 9. Focus this here. 6, 24, so therefore 4, 56, 6, 9. I am focusing only the unit place because the question here is a unit place. 24, here 54, so therefore 4, 16, 6 is the unit place when comes to the 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 4 into, right? So one case gives you that one. So therefore first case gives you the 6 in the unit place. The second one also 1 into 9. If you multiply this one, you will be getting 6 here. If you multiply this one, you will be getting 6 here. If you multiply this, what would happen? 6 cube. 6 cube is nothing but 216. 6 here is the unit place. Guys, getting? Everyone? Right. So logically, you have to work on. So next, let's move on to the next question here. Everyone understood this question? Okay, all right. So now let's move on to the next question. Now try to understand the question by simply seeing a data sufficiency question. You should not get a fear or worry. Now one thing you please understand, question is given followed by the two statements, right? Okay, consider the question and the statement. Vegetable vendor makes a profit of 25%. Then what is the total amount of the profit earned by the vendor vegetable? One logic you have to understand, we have to find out the total amount of profit. So this is the first thing you have to check here. Now if you take the statement number 1, what has been provided? Cost price per kg. Cost price per kg. 1 kg rupees 100. With 1 kg rupees 100, whether is it possible to find out the total amount of profit? No. Why no? Here no details provided. No details provided about the total quantity sold. No detail provided about the total quantity sold. Without knowing the total quantity, how can you find out the total amount of the profit earned? So therefore, not possible to find total profit. Question here is the total profit. Understood? Total amount of the profit. So it's not possible. Leave it. Simple. Statement number 2 says your selling price per kg. So 1 kg you are doing a selling price rupees 125. This alone you know. With this, whether is it possible to find out the total amount of profit? Same reason. Not possible to find without knowing the total quantity sold. So therefore statement 2 also wrong. Even by combining these two also, same reason. Without knowing the total quantity, it's not possible. Guys, understood? Very simple one. So D is the right answer. The quantity can't, so the question can't be answered even by using both the statement together. Guys, getting? Logic plays part. Very simple. If you work on the logics, very good. Right. Now, let's move on to the next question. Shall I move on to the next question? Right. So, which fraction amongst this one is the lowest? Always I says in the examination all, if you are not knowing any shortcut, if you are not knowing any tricks, whatever, not able to remember any tricks, etc., means which one helps you? Your basic mathematics helps you. So therefore you do the basic mathematics. Right, shortcut I will tell you. You do the basic mathematics here. 44 by 55. Right, can I write like this? I can write like this. If you write like this, I know the basic mathematics part. That is why. Right, you also assume yourself knowing the basic mathematics. That helps you in the examination all. Even question looks complicated, but you know the school mathematics, easily you can able to apply. So 4 by 5. Then if it is a 4 by 5, then it becomes a 0.8. Even if you multiply, no problem. Even if you divide your 44 here 55 point, so therefore we have to place a 0. Understood? So therefore if you multiply this 55 with 8, what would happen? Exactly you will be getting 440. Even if you divide this 4 with 5, 0, exactly you will be getting a 40. Right, this is I am doing just for you guys to apply the basic mathematics rather than simple tricks, shortcut, etc. I will teach you, but learn here this one also. 55 by 66, 5 by 6. So therefore your 5, your 6, 0 point. So how many times we have to place? 8 times 48. So 2 here, 0 you place here, 3 times. So therefore 18. So therefore 0.83. Right, understand here. Now you can able to see, eliminate this one. 55 by 66 greater than the 44 by 55. You have to find out the lowest. So therefore eliminate. At least some elimination will help you to breathe, to get the confidence while doing this problem. So therefore 6 by 7. Right. Here 6, here 7, 0 point. I can write 9 times. No, 8 times only we can able to write 56. So 4, 0, 5 times we can able to place. So 35, 0.85. So if you compare this one, so therefore 0.85 is greater. So this is a greater one. Leave it that one. So next one also subsequently is greater only. Basic mathematics will help you. 8 by 9. Right. 8, 9.0. So therefore we can put 8 times here. 72, 8, 0. Again you have to put a 8 here. So here itself we can able to see this is also greater. Only one left out here is this one only. Understood, everyone? Another method, nothing but listen. You know, like fraction. That concept you can apply. Like fraction. Here see here 44 by 55. Difference between these two, 9. 55 by 66. 9 or 11 pa? 11. Isn't it? 11. Difference between them is 11. Difference between them is 11. Difference between them here is 11. Difference between them here is 11. This is alter method. See the striking, no, this kind of shortcut in the examination, all comes means okay, not comes means you have to go with the method 1 only. Understood? So alter method. All the cases it gives you difference as 11. All cases difference 11. So in the situation, the lowest denominator is the lowest. Understood? Lowest denominator nothing but the lowest. Highest denominator nothing but the highest. Guys getting? So this kind also you can use. But what comes in your examination, that only critical, crucial. Right? All the cases gives you 11 and the difference means 11 as the difference means that is okay. Not means you can use the school method itself. But don't leave a question. LCM method I will not suggest here because it's a lengthy, right? So therefore LCM method I will not suggest in this case. Shall I move on to the next? Okay. So next, let's see here. The price of a commodity is first increases by X percentage, then it decreases by X percentage. New price here is K by 100. Find the original price. Find the original price. If you don't know the original price, take that original price as a pre. If the question contains first increases by 10% means what you guys will do 110 by 100. Then it decreases by 20% means what will you do 80 by 100. Same logic you apply here. So generally it provided as a here generally provided as a x. So simple, right? So therefore here what can we write here? 100 plus x by, because generally x, so 100 plus x by 100. Subtract here 100 minus x by 100. When you are doing this, you will be getting a new price as a 4 by, sorry, k by 100. 100 getting cancelled. Cross multiply. P is equal to k into 100. P is equal to k into 100. This option eliminated because the denominator contains here. Numerator not there, k. So eliminated. Now this comes in the denominator, a plus b, a minus b format. So 100 square minus x square. So D is the correct answer. Guys understood? Simple question, pa. Should not worry. You should not worry when seeing this x percentage, etc. Please try to decode plus try to interpret that question. Read that question one or twice. Easily you will be getting some logics. Right. Next question. When integers are listed from 200 to 600, in how many such an integer the sum of their digit here is 13. It's a lengthy question, time consuming one. Unless otherwise, if you are doing fast calculation, it's lengthy. When integers are listed from, so 200 also included, right? First analyze your all are 3-digit number. All are 3-digit number. So therefore ABC. What is the condition provided? In how many ways such integers the sum of their digit here is 13. A plus B plus C here is 13. A plus B plus C here is 13. And one more thing also you note here, the 100 place you can note here. What is the 100 place? 2 possible, 3 possible, 4 possible, no 5 possible, right? 200 to 600. Okay, let me tell you how to find out here. Put h is equal to 6. Sorry. Put h is equal to 2. 6 case we will see whether it's possible or not at the last. So place h is equal to 2. Or 2 series, let us find out. 200 to 299. Right. So therefore, h is equal to 2 means what? That 100 place here is 2. Which is the 100 place here? A. So therefore 2 plus b plus c is equal to 13. So b plus c must be 11. Must be 11. What and all possible which gives b plus c as a 11? Now 2 comma 9 possible, 3 comma 8 possible, 4 comma 7 possible, 5 comma 6 possible, reverse one, 6 comma 5 possible, 7 comma 4 possible, 8 comma 3 possible, 9 comma 2 possible. Understood everyone? Getting? B is a digit, C is a digit. Sum of the digit must gives you 11. So this alone possible here. So how many here? 1, 2, 6, 8. So therefore 8 possible here in this case. Now 2 case over. So let's focus on h is equal to 3. H is equal to 3 means 300 series. 300 to 399 series. Alright. So therefore here 3 plus b plus c is equal to 13. B plus c must be a 10. What and all possible? 1 comma 9 possible, 2 comma 8 possible, 3 comma 7 possible, 4 comma 6 possible, 5 comma 5 possible, because nowhere mentioned as a distinct, right? So therefore 5 comma 5 also possible, 9 comma 1 also possible, 8 comma 2 also possible, 7 comma 3 also possible, 6 comma 4 also possible. So how many possibles here? 9 such possibles are there. 9 such possibles. So here 9 such possible. Right. So next. So I am taking h is equal to 4. When I am taking h is equal to 4, which means 400 to 499 series. Right. Now you can see here. So 4 plus b plus c is equal to what? 13. B plus c must be a 9. B plus c must be a 9. What are all possible? 0 comma 9 possible, 1 comma 8 possible, 2 comma 7 possible, 3 comma 6 possible, 4 comma 5 possible, 9 comma 0 possible, 8 comma 1 possible, 7 comma 2 possible, 6 comma 3 possible, 5 comma 4 possible. Here 10 such a possibles. Alright. Next, I am taking h is equal to 5. I am taking h is equal to 5. If I am taking h is equal to 5, so which means a 500 to 599. Alright. So therefore a is a 5, b plus c nothing but 13, b plus c must be a 8. So what and all possible? 0 comma 8 possible, 1 comma 7 possible, 2 comma 6 possible, 3 comma 5 possible, 4 comma 4 possible, reverse of that one, 8 comma 0 possible, 7 comma 1 possible, 6 comma 2 possible, 5 comma 3 possible. So how many such a possibles are there? Total here 9 such a possibles. Right. So therefore what is the final? So find out the final. That's it. What is the final? 8 plus 9 plus 9, 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 9. So therefore 18, 28, 36. D is the right answer. Getting everyone? Paramananda still doing mistake. Giving 32. Raksha giving 32. Shubham also giving 32. Priya also giving 32. But see here, this kind of question possible to do a mistake. If you are leaving one count, mistake happens here. So you have to be very careful here. Guys, getting a right. All right. Next year. Yes, sir. Be careful when you are counting this kind of things. Okay, pa. Let's move on to the next. Next. A trader buys 40 kg rice at rupees 50 per kg. He sells 30% at 15% loss, and to achieve overall profit of 20%, at what profit percentage you should sell the remaining price? Remaining price. Remaining rice. Now this is the lengthy question, but able to do. But this kind of question you should not attend at the initial round. Okay. Initially, you have to pick a question which is able to complete less than 3 to 4 minutes. Right, less than. Then only you should come this kind of attend this kind of questions. Right. Now, a trader buys 40 kg rice at rupees 50 per kg. What is the cost price here? 40 kg 50 per kg means totally we can multiply here. So therefore 2000. What is the overall profit? Overall profit must be a 20 percentage. So what must be your selling price? Selling price is equal to your cost price into 100 plus P. So that is 100 plus 20 by 100. You know your SP formula. SP is equal to CP into 100 plus X by 100. So that logic only we are using. If you cancel this one, your SP must be what? SP must be 2400. But what is happening here? He sells 30% of 40 kg. What is 30% of 40 kg? That is the 12 kg. This 12 kg sold at a 15% loss. What is the selling price of this one? First of all, find out the cost price for that 12 kg. CP for 12 kg nothing but a 12 into 50, that is nothing but 600. So what is the SP of this 12 kg? 600 into 15% loss means 85 by 100. You can cancel 0 0. 85 into 6 becomes a 510. So your SP becomes a 510. So therefore, what is the remaining? Remaining quantity. So let's find out the remaining quantity. Remaining quantity nothing but a 40 minus 12, which is nothing but 28 kg. This 28 kg must be sold. Selling price for remaining. So nothing but your total SP here is nothing but 2400. That 12 kg nothing but a 510. The remaining kg must be sold. The 28 kg must be sold. That is the selling price must be rupees 1890. Right. So now you have to find out the selling price per kg of this one. So find out the selling price per kg for this 28 kg per kg. So per kg no, 1890 by per kg means you can divide this with 28. So 67.5 rupees you have to sell per kg now. What is the cost price provided here? 50. So what is the profit here? SP minus CP by CP into 100. What is your SP now? 67.5. Your CP becomes 50 into 100. So which is nothing but a 17.5. If you cancel this one, you will be getting a 2 here. So which is nothing but 35%. C is the correct answer. Guys, getting a lot of methods are there to solve this kind of questions. Okay, one among the method here is this one. Any method you apply, surely some calculation works will be there. When it comes to the profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest, some kind of percentage topic, surely some time consuming calculations will be there. Okay, you must have to fast in doing the calculation. Right, this is the simple method. Right, because it provides overall you have to find out what percentage you should sell the remaining rice. So remaining rice means surely whatever that gives you, you can do in a simple equation also, 2400 into, so like this you can do. Anyhow, you must have to do the calculation here also. Understood, Appa Raksha? Here also calculations is there. Okay, this method also you can apply, because this method if you are using means 30 kg, sorry 30 percentage at 14 percentage loss. Here you have to write here 85 by 100. No, that 30 percentage. This and all not required for. Here also you have to do your calculations. Okay. Here what I did here is I am doing separately. You can avoid some mistakes here. That is why I did this method. Next method. Next question. PP start with the 3. QQ start with the 4. What is the first digit from the right end? So you have to find out the unit digit. This was the question. That unit digit. PP start with the 3. So therefore 3. So the unit applies also here 3. QQ start with the 4. Therefore unit place here also 4. 3 power. So 3 power means what you have to do? 3 means base is a 3 means you have to divide the power with the 4. 66 is there. 64 goes. So therefore 3 square. 4. 4 is there means you have to check the power whether it's a even or odd. Here is the even power. Even power. Right, here 9. Even power means unit place nothing but a 6. 9 minus 6 becomes 3. B is the right one. Understood everyone? Shall I move to the next? Okay, let's move to the next. So let me take this question as a last question here in this class. Remaining we'll discuss in the upcoming sessions, right? Fine. The average weight of a class is 30 kg. The average weight of the class is 30 kg. The strength of the class is increases by 25%. The average weight of the class gets increases by 2%. 2%, please understand this is the percentage, not by 2. Provided in terms of a percentage, one must be very careful here. What is the average weight of the additional students? So first of all understand, you don't know the count, you take that count as a 100. For that average provided as a 30. Now you know the concept, average is equal to sum by n. So find out the sum of that 100 here. Average of the 100 here is 30, n here is 100. So which is nothing but the 3000. This is for 100. Now what is happening here? 25% increase in the strength. So n here is 100 means what is the new strength here? 125. Average increases by, listen carefully, strength increases. Average increases by what? 2%. 2%. So therefore already 32%. 1% means 0.3. Please understand, 1% here is a 0.3, 2% nothing but a 0.6. Many people will do a mistake here. Simply they will write as a 32. That is wrong. The question here is the average of the class get increases by 2. Then only you have to write it here as a 32. Here percentage. So 30 here is nothing but the previous year, 30 kg. What is the 1% of this 30? 0.3. So another 1%. So then it becomes a 2%. 2% nothing but 0.6. Guys, getting right? Even when I'm explaining in the AICCC, no, in the offline, uh, there also one of the student asking a doubt as, sir, why can't we use a 32 on Saturday? No, on Friday when I was explaining there, one student asking me, sir, 32, no sir, no, 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 no. If it is increases by 2, then that is 32 percentage. You have to be very careful here, right? Next, so try to understand this also. Now you able to find out the S25, sorry, X125, because new becomes 125. S125 becomes 125 into 30.6. So now it becomes a 3825. So what is the question? What is the average weight of the additional students? What is the additional number of students? 25. Additionally, so n here is nothing but 25. Right. So therefore, can we find out the sum for that 25? Yes. Why? 125 minus 100. So therefore, 3825 minus 3000 becomes a 825. This is S25. N provided. Can we find out the average for that 25? Yes. 825 by 25. That is nothing but 33 kg. Guys, getting? Hmm? Anybody having doubt in today's session? No doubt. So today is Sunday. That is why I am completing the class early. Okay. I do not want you to spend much time on Sunday also. Please take rest. Prepare. CSAT sincerely. So I am concluding the today's session here. If anybody having a doubt, you can ask. Okay. Thank you all. Have a good day.